think we're live. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. Ruby is with me tonight. Yep, see, she knows her cute. So precious. Grandpire gave her a little treat today. I'm going to show everyone your tail. Hey, Texas. Ruby's little pom-pom tail. She got a trim on her tail today, but she's not really wagging it, so. Why you shy wagging it, huh? You're the professional twerker around here. Yes, no super chats, only PayPal. How's your day been, Texas? Hey, Tavi, how are you, dear? If any of you have free questions, feel free to ask. I'm doing freeze, yes or no's for the first 15 minutes. Maybe we can get Ruby to do the collective message. With her wiggly waggly pom-pom tail, she just got trimmed. God, I love that dog's tail. Look at that. You're so cute. You're a cutie pot pie. There we go. Wave. Yeah, wave with your tail. If you just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip it. Skip it for a good freeze. Brain freeze. Skip to the end for the free collective message if you've just found us and we're not live. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who gets a reading, maybe doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this when you're not live. Yeah. I also have the Roo with me, Puppy Roo. Puppy Rooney boobs. Happy Tits Out Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a good time. I hope you guys had an awesome taco at some point. I just made myself a taco with the romaine lettuce leaf. I put like a tuna sandwich in it kind of thing, like mixed onion with nutmeg and Italian seasonings and mayo and tuna fish. It was so good. Threw some tomatoes and cucumbers in it and then put it in the leaf like a taco. I highly recommend. Sound not coming through. What the fuck, YouTube? Not cool. Tavi, can you hear me? Pardon my French, YouTube. Let me make sure my volume's up. Okay, my volume's up. My brightness is up. Okay, pardon my French. I don't usually cuss, but... Okay, Tavi, you got a question, babe. Is Envy missing you? Let's find out. Are you missing Envy? Because, you know, if you're missing them, it's 99.9% they're missing you too. So think about it. What have you been projecting about you both? What have you been thinking about you both? Have you been missing this person? Has this person been missing Tavi too? That Tavi's thinking of? This Envy, initials Envy. Oh, yes. I feel like if they could get in the car and come and see you, they would. And I say that because this is the Chariot. If they could go to someplace fun with you, they would. She's dressed up like a cowgirl and ready to go to the Houston rodeo or any rodeo in Texas or anywhere. And then you've got the two gentlemen in the front, which represent the horses that carried Apollo's chariot, which this card in, down the line of history was supposed to be an example of. Think about the sun god Apollo. Think about the sun god's energy. Think about the chariot and how it's like movement, how it's like a car. You're like a conquest for this person. And you need to be thinking about what you're telling yourself about this friend of yours or this connection. Because Spirit's saying, whether friend or co-worker or family member, loved one, they do have a special place for you in that chariot energy, okay? I can think of so many awesome songs, like what's that one where the guy's singing "Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car" or something like that. I think there's been a lot of car songs, and maybe you need to go listen to songs about cars to inspire you with this connection. Now, if you continue to miss them, that's fine. But just remember, what you give out, they're going to give back. You know, I don't know if you guys are in contact, but right now, if you're in no contact, stop saying that and let it be showing you that, look, this card's confirming they miss you. You feel the same. Look at that. Look at that connection already. Okay. Hey, Sophie, welcome back to the Jammy. Hey, Living La Vida Laura, welcome back, sweetheart. Oh, okay. You sent me a message on IG. Okay, let me look. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I haven't gone to your message yet because I opened Instagram and it was talking about the Nashville scene, was talking about some of Tennessee's conservative supermajority advanced and controversial legislative slate this year in February, targeting pride flags, abortion, and more. So tap the link in our bio. So I just need to send that to my special inbox so I can go back and review that. All right, I'm looking. Maria, what's your question, sweetheart? Sophie, I didn't mean to call you Maria. I apologize. Live in La Vida Laura, I'm going to reply to you now, darling. I feel safest of all in cars. I only feel safe in cars when I'm forcing myself to feel safe in cars, and when I'm in the driveway and it's not turned on, and I'm recording music. The car really is my favorite recording studio. I'm hoping to record more soon. You're singing a song by Fear Factory, yeah. I'm so glad that you had a conversation with them. Let me put my leg up and then I'll get the cards. Ruby. Give me a sec, babe. Rooney, please don't step on Ruby, please don't step on Rooney's head. I don't even think that's a safe place for you to be because my leg isn't working, darling. I don't want to drop you. That would be terrible. Let me put this precious cargo over here. God, she's crazy. She can't live without me. Oh, please get off my knee. Please get off my knee. Oh, mommy. Mommy doggy. God. Look, you're not a dogopractor, and you're certainly not a doctor. So stop it. I'll just put my leg over here. I'm so sorry, Sophia. Sophie, I'm sorry. The dog is causing problems. See what I mean by dog is causing problems? I don't see no cat doing this shit. Are you really pawing at me? Okay, Spirit, what does Sophie need to know about D, the Cancer? Does D still want Sophie as his girlfriend after their conversation? What does she need to know about that, Spirit? What does she need to know? Definitely still wants you in his world or their world. But I don't know really what to make of this card that fell on the floor and was reversed. The Hierophant reversed, I think, is a definite no. But this could have been the energy right after the conversation, as it becomes a little confusing when you've got a dictating card that's so positive, like the World card that's coming up, and then the energy behind it being a Knight of Pentacles. I'm feeling like this person might have changed their mind about that no. They still do want you in the world. So I don't know what that looks like, other than there's something about you that gives them some kind of nurturing that they do seek, some kind of something that's healing, something that they can count on. Like there is something about you they know they can count on you with or about. They feel you are very emotionally and financially secure. They wish they could be more like you in your world. They might even be turning their back on spiritual stuff, thinking none of it works or is real. But over the day, they might have been, since the time you had the conversation, changed their mind about the way they see the world because of the conversation. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. Because this person is a Cancer, so they're only going to truly tell what it is they know to be true. I don't know if your Cancer's a bucket crab or a beach crab, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't matter, because this person is still basically, the crab from The Little Mermaid. Dramatic. They've got this unique flair about them that, they know what they want, and then they get really confused and kind of stuck feeling when they're not sure. Because they want to please others, but they're learning to please themselves too. Like, it's like, I want to eat, hamburgers all day, even though I know it's bad for me. I'm not saying that about me. I'm saying that about Cancer. Sorry about that. Oh gosh, that alarm almost made me come out of my skin. Living La Vida Laura, I was too nervous to even meet the dude at the beginning. I'll tell you. So I was like, yeah, Sebastian, exactly. But you still saw how dedicated Sebastian was as a friend. You still saw how dedicated Sebastian was to his friends, even though, no matter what, he wanted to appear like a beach crab. I mean, a bucket crab, but he was really always a beach crab. What I'm talking about is, like, you got Ariana Grande, beach crab. You've got 50 Cent, Poor Jack White. Bucket crab. Hopefully, soon to be both beach crabs in their life in their golden years. Goodwill for your Sunday's funds. Dating sucks now. I wouldn't really know. I never really dated. I was too busy working, trying to keep a roof over my head and taking care of my family. It's like, why do I want to be out on a date with this dude who's picking the movie and picking where we're going to eat, and it's a chick flick? I could be at home, like, painting my nails or painting my dog. Or playing Metallica's Ride the Lightning. Oh, Maria, you're so welcome. I don't know why that live ended like that. YouTube always, like, if you try to X out of your live, it always tells you, are you sure you want to leave? So I know it. That's horrible, Texas. So your youngest is 11. You might want to expect a couple years sooner. I'm kidding. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, your kid, if it was 500 years ago, would like be getting married at that age. Granted, they might not be trying to make children, but I love you guys too. So basically, you pay Texas. Okay, so let me get this straight, Texas. Did you pay this therapist? I mean, how many times have I basically told that to people here? I think you owe me $5. So let me take you a little bit further. So journal only the triggers when they come by. Don't sit there and be journaling your days away. Just if you get a trigger, write it down. And then also right next to it, write down what you think the trigger was so you can work on it. What's the opposite of the trigger? Okay. And what's the opposite of what brought up the trigger? Like, what's the positive to the negative? And even if it's a good trigger, like, write it down, because, you might feel something that triggers you to maybe emotionally eat something you shouldn't eat. Whether it was a good experience that was a good trigger or a bad one. Olaf. You don't need medicine made by aliens. I'm kidding. Man, I'm ready to go back to the ER. Oh, you're so curious about you and David. I can't wait to see what you do, Maria, with your what you're going to explore with this person and where it takes you. Yes, you started to like him more. So much fun. Yeah, absolutely. Your professional roles are important. But you know that. So just take it with, one day at a time. I don't really know how to give you advice on, like, say, um, how to deal with that whole scenario with the professional roles and the professional scene going on with regards to what your professions are. Um, but I bet you YouTube and Google could help. And I could probably help you find some stuff that'll help. Anything that's in the description, honey. There's the $5 taco box. There's the $10 past, present, and future. There's the general $15 one. Um, oh, I do that stuff every day, except there's no kids. It's the dogs instead. But there are people that are here that if I ask them to do something, they're going to be responsible. And if the dogs, were 10-year-old and 13-year-old and 4-year-old children, they'd still be doing chores, believe it or not. Why? Because I think it's good to instill in the little ones that you got to pay your dues early. Clean your room, help your parents, help your friends, help the animals. Uh, of course, don't help the animals if they're like stuck in the street, because you don't want them in the street. But we're talking to keep the animals in the home. So maybe you need to start telling your kids, hey, start doing your own laundry. Or let me help you with your laundry. Or, hey, you mind picking up the dishes today? I'll give you some candy. Or I'll take you to 7-Eleven for your favorite Slurpee. Or I can give you $5 at the end of the week. I don't care if you buy a joint with it or you buy a packet of chicken and eat it all. You know what I mean? Like, just do the dishes. If you can't do the dishes, if you can't pay your dues, then sleep outside. I don't know. I walk to school. I guess I had some pretty strange parents, huh? Man, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't even take her babies to school. That's strange to me. That's so strange to me that you're doing all of that with no help. Let's start singing so that maybe animals will come out of nowhere for Texas and start helping him do all those chores, just like in that Disney freak film with Snow White. That's what you need, Texas tourists. We need to find a spell. Get the dogs to do the dishes. Did you just watch? It's wasted. Fired. Fired. At least where I come from, if you were that kind of wife, you'd get fired pretty quickly. I think you get married and you're supposed to help each other. Did you hear that, Jack? He just said he just said the P word. That would be like me blaming you for eating cheeseburgers when I clearly know how disgusting that is to me. When I clearly understand how absolutely wrong it is. But being a recovering vegan, knowing how I feel about cheeseburgers, I can't be blaming it on you or anybody in the chat. Hey, Divine Empress, sorry, how are you, sweetheart? You know, I've had to learn to turn the burger over to the dog. Tell her to come here. This is a $500,000 house. Then we'll see how she feels about living in a $500,000 house. Can she afford that kind of electric bill? Bring her to my $500,000 house that I live in. The ghost will scare her. Then she won't want she won't want even a haunted house that's $500,000 because it'll be the same thing. Wherever you go, there they are, and your place is haunted. So they don't just go away because someone builds a house that's new. Dallas and Houston are going to crap. You're right. I looked at some of the real estate, and I was like, what? Mm-mm. I know that Tennessee is getting their ass wrapped around some serious weird GOP stuff, but if y'all can get yourselves a property there, you'll be rich. I know that sounds crazy, but even in Georgia, these are good places to come to make money. And to find beautiful homes and beautiful places that are not going to shit for shit prices. Also, Tennessee needs everybody's vote. You know, because Tennessee deserves to be on the right side of history. And thank God for Atlanta, because Atlanta saved us all. Atlanta saved us all. Laura, thank you again so much for your donation. I'm so grateful for y'all's donations. I think I'm $35 from having all the money together to be able to see the doctor at noon on Thursday. Hey Liz, how are you, sweetheart? Have you been, Divine Empress? Are you doing good? This may be crazy, but here are all the states in considering: Oregon, Colorado, Texas, Utah, Arizona, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Maryland. So you might enjoy Colorado. Weed is free there. People are real laid back. You might consider aviation if you move there. I wouldn't want to live in Oregon unless you're looking to live off the grid. Texas. Might as well move to Florida. Utah. No. Arizona, hell no. Too hot. Minnesota. No. Michigan, I don't know. Ohio, hell no. South Carolina, fuck no. North Carolina, I don't know, man. Weed ain't free there. Neither is CBD. Tennessee, I would consider it because within Nashville's vicinity, weed is decriminalized. Maryland is a good place. It's also decriminalized, I believe, as well as legal. I know that you probably think I'm crazy stating this about states and the importance of cannabis sativa being legal, but being a marijuana activist, I feel like everyone has the right to self-medicate. Especially with a safe and properly organized community that is growing lab testing, showing the lab testing, and properly dosing you for whatever's going on with your condition. Feeling a lot better today, Liz. It's okay, Texas, you can whine. I do it all the time. After getting the star feed. So I don't know if Dilaudid is supposed to last this long. Ooh, that's a wonderful question, Maria. What does he like about you? Where would he like to take you? When will I hang out or anything good? Okay, those are great questions. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. I really appreciate that. But they gave me a shot of Dilaudid in my arm over here, 2 milligrams, and then gave me something else that's Traridol or something like that. I guess both are for pain and one is for like inflammation. But it made me feel so much better, Liz. I got kind of scared when they said Dilaudid because those are only like words I hear in death. The doctor's like, "What do you mean you don't know what Dilaudid is?" I'm like, I don't know what it's going to do to me. Like, what's it going to do to me? I'm scared. The only time I have heard this about this Dilaudid is, when they're taking someone off life support. But they gave me 2 milligrams of it, and I'm kind of still feeling it. Is that normal? Does anybody know if that's normal? Maria, let's get into your question. Sorry, I'm going on like ranting because I think I'm still having the residual from the drugs they gave me yesterday. And I'm afraid to take the bandages off because I'm afraid it's going to like rip my flesh. I'm going to take a shower and then take it off while the skin is still wet. Or maybe I can use some olive oil or something. Any suggestions? Let me know. Because this is like a man Band-Aid or something. This is like those Band-Aids that can wax your legs. It can last that long. Wow. Yes, come back for tacos all day. I'm going to be here. I'm doing the live now. We've got taco boxes, $5. So you can do 3 questions, 5+ cards. While it's not a general reading, it still gets you a clear and honest roadmap to your heart's desire or any questions that you might have. So just asking Spirit while we've been chatting here, I've been asking you about the energy between the connection between you two, you and David, Maria. It's lucky, emotional luck, financial luck, just relationship luck, connection luck, and the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. it's like Spirit saying, like, it's like you both kind of know that maybe there's something that maybe you guys manifested each other. Because we got the Magician card as the energy behind the Ten of Pentacles and that Nine of Cups. So that's not any like kind of card pulled for your reading just yet. That's kind of just me sitting here asking again the overall energy between you and this person and what you need to know about your connection. What is this David person like about Maria? What does David like about Maria? One second. I hate when I drop cards just when I begin shuffling. Oh wow. So the sound is messed up for you too. Maria, is the sound messed up for you, or what about you, Laura? I think the same thing happened to Texas. He could hear and then he could not hear. Spirit, what does David like about Maria? Welcome back, Liz. I hope that you can hear. Spirit, what does David like about Maria? Your self-confidence, the way that you look, like they know that you feel like, that you are like a superstar in your own private movie. Spirit, what's the energy behind how he feels about what he does like about her? And what is it again that he likes about her? So once again, remember Blanche from Golden Girls. She had style, she had grace, she had tact, she had finesse, she was sexy, she was beautiful, she was fun. What is the energy behind that star card, Spirit? One second. My leg hurts. All right, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. What does David need? What does David like about Maria? And what is the energy behind the star card in regards to what he likes about Maria? It's funny, you got the moon card again. Where would he take Maria out to, Spirit? Where would he take Maria out to? Spirit, can you tell us when will she hang out with him? Or anything I'd say okay. So the energy behind that star card is the Death reversed. They like how new and fresh and inviting and young and vibrant you are in this reversed death card. They don't feel like, I mean, death next to the star could be stating positive transformation, but next to a card like star, and it's the energy of the person, of the energy, it's like the opposite of death is life. Like they feel like there's a lot of life in you to be lived, and they'd like to enjoy that with you. They also like, you might even possibly like the way that you see things, the way that you look in general. You've got that moon card.
Incoming call.
Unbelievable, really. You better not ask me a cheating question. I forgot to turn the call center off. I'm so sorry. Hey, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. I wanted to see if you can connect me to some relationship questions.
Okay, sure. What's your questions, dear?
I have a partner that I was in a relationship with. Well, it would be 4 years, but it's been a long distance relationship. We were together solidly for about 3 years, and then kind of slowly at the end of that for half a year, kind of back and forth. And then we decided to call it quits, and he's on a spiritual journey, and we're trying to figure out if this is something that has a long term to it, or is this just done?
Spirit, does this have something that like could be long term for her in the
Say that
specific?
again?
I'm just conversing with Spirit about your
Oh,
question,
okay.
dear. So in regards to long term, yes, you got the Ace of Wands. This is definitely saying that you can plant seeds with this person. Don't give up on what you have planted with this person yet, because you can grow mighty oak trees from it. But are they done now, Spirit? Like, are they just done? What about that? What does we need to know about that? What's up with that? So are they done? Yeah, they might be done for just right now. They might need to take a little pause right now in this King of Swords to be able to gather their thoughts, their resilience, their courage, their strength in their life in general, maybe their thoughts as well. Swords are about your mental wealth, but with the Ace of Wands being the overall answer, Spirit is saying, yes, this could still be long term. How are you looking at it at the end of the day? What are you telling yourself about you and them? This is someone who still makes you feel yummy. Spirit says you can still have it. So be thinking about what you want.
Okay. Um, can you pick up on how he feels about me right now?
Let's go ahead and get into that. He might be feeling a little bit stabby. Like you got a Five of Swords here showing some conflict. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to argue with you in this conflict. They do love you very much in this Ace of Cups. The energy behind this kind of conflictive energy is love. It's love. Like maybe there's something they want to convey and they're afraid to convey it. Maybe it's their love they're afraid to convey. Maybe they're afraid to convey any kind of conflict within the relationship because they're afraid it's just going to make it worse instead of better. But you can turn that around. I don't know what his limiting beliefs and circumstances are, and I'm not sure we have time in the next 10 minutes to figure it out. But what other questions do you have, dear?
So, is he still drinking a lot?
I don't do health questions, but
Okay.
if you want to figure out if he's still drinking a lot, you could just ask. You can't ask the wrong person, you can't ask the right person the wrong thing. And maybe ask them if they need any help with that, and you can be their accountability friend with that or something.
Right. Okay, that's a good idea.
Because his limiting beliefs and his circumstances are going to be up to you. Because they're going to be based on what you're thinking is a limiting belief and circumstance. If you're thinking, well, he's still drinking, so there's no way that's going to change. That's actually not true. You can change it by thinking about what kind of person he would be if he didn't drink. How different would it be for you guys? And revisiting that person and that frequency and him as that best version of himself. Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have a drinking problem anymore. Even if it doesn't feel natural right now, even if it doesn't feel right now, or doesn't look like he's going to overcome that, he will, because what you persist in thinking and feeling has no choice but to show up. It's just science.
Okay, so is he getting with other women? Like, has he moved on and is with other women in his life?
Spirit, has this person she's talking about, is he moved on romantically with any other women? Is he capable of that right now? Is he even capable of that? So Spirit says no, he's just not capable of that right now in the reversed Emperor. All right. He, I hate to sound rude, but he's pretty much not a happy bunny in this reversed Emperor. He couldn't if he tried, probably.
Yeah. All right. Any advice from Spirit for me in regards to the relationship and how best to?
I'm sorry, I froze up for a minute. Could you repeat yourself?
Yes. How can I best serve the situation in regards to both of us?
The way that you could best serve the situation for both of you is by putting yourself first, watering yourself first, going through your own triggers. Like, what is it that triggers you to wonder if he's still drinking? Recognize it, accept it, sit with it, and then once again, like I said, going through what your limiting beliefs and circumstances might be. Maybe taking some time to spend some time alone. Maybe you've got your favorite snacks or drink and you get into a state of mind with music or something that you enjoy doing, painting, so that you can get into the energy of exploring what it would be like to have the version of him that you want showing up to you. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about him? Because he can only show up to you the way that you think and feel about yourself and think and feel about him in the situation, because you literally and voluntarily manifest the way that you breathe.
Yeah, I hear you. I 100% agree with all that.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said I completely agree with what you just said. Yes, I practice those things.
Good, because once again, serving yourself though first is going to be the key. Staying on that pedestal of yours, staying in that place where, okay, I got to set boundaries, or I got to say this, or I got to say that,
Yeah.
And asking him how he wants to operate around what you want.
Say that again, please?
And asking him how he wants to operate around the things you'd like and want. What do you want? Do you know what you want with him?
I do. I know what I want, and that's unfortunately the conflict. Is he likes to be in control, and so when I put my desires out there, I just don't know if.
So when you say in control, is it okay? The dishes have to be done a certain way, or
no? It's because we don't even live in the same state, so
that's all right.
We've never even lived in the same state.
That's okay.
So this is it's kind of like when I say control, he wants to navigate the relationship how it serves him best, like time and space and energy.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have a desire or want, it gets like I'm being too demanding. Which, kind of saying this to you makes me feel like is he the right guy for me?
Well, that's interesting that you say that, because that Five of Swords was really entailing that the conflict is not something he wants to argue with you about. So if that's the conflict, I mean, that's so easy to change so quickly with your thoughts and feelings. Because even though he has a free will in his own reality, not yours, he ain't the majestic ass queen of your reality. So
yes, exactly.
So what are you telling him? What are you telling yourself about him? This is one thing that's really important that you're telling me. You got to write this down.
So can you say that in a different way so I understand it?
Okay, what part?
About what I'm telling myself about him.
Yeah. So once again, what are you telling yourself about him and you? What do you think you can and can't do? What do you think it's capable of? Instead of, is he still drinking? No, of course he's not drinking. Why would I say that about him? I don't want him to drink. It could change in 5 minutes the way you think and feel about things. Even just going on about practicing even deeper about what you want and serving it more. You're supposed to be serving what you want. Is what does that version look like to you? You've got to get into that frequency. You might have to get a little delusional, you know that. But if he still makes you feel yummy, does this person still make you feel yummy about yourself even?
Right. Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. See,
that's
you
a
don't
really
even.
Good question.
Yeah, you're not sure, are you?
No, I'm not. It kind of makes me want to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah. So you have to ask yourself, like, is it even worth it at that point? Because it's just going to make it more difficult, and it doesn't have to be that difficult. But are you willing to go through this limitless, limiting beliefs and circumstances thing to create the version of him that you want? When you're not sure if he's still making you feel yummy. Does he make you want to, like, rip your sundress off and do a cartwheel through the sprinklers in your bikini? You know what I mean? Like, does he make you sparkle? Is it worth it?
At this point, no. At this point, I would say no.
But you could still change your mind. But at the end of the day, that's what's important to know. Like, serving yourself and serving what you want. Like, what do you want in a relationship? Even if it wasn't with him. What if it was with your favorite celebrity? Because you could still be with your favorite celebrity. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Like, there's no difference between him and your favorite celebrity. Even if it's just you like the way they sing and you would like to hang out with them once. That might be helping you reach further up the tree so that you can manifest either them into your life to be your partner or the partner that you desire to have, or a partner like them. Just putting it out there, because obviously there has to be someone out there who sings a song or is in a movie or somewhere that makes you feel yummy. And if that's what makes you feel yummy, explore that, re-invite that into your life so you can find out what else is yummy to you, so you can start manifesting faster what you want instead of this whatever you're in, this funk you're in. I'm sorry you're in this funk, but just remember there is a reality with this person you called me about today where you have everything you want in the way that you want it, but you have to believe in it. If you can't believe in it, that's fine too. Even if you don't believe in it, if you're just like, you just know it's going to happen one day, fine. But don't be taking these steps down this road unless you're 120% sure this person makes you feel yummy and makes you want to sparkle all day long.
That's a really good perspective.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I would say that I would want to take this journey in with him in the place where he was not, not drinking and not controlling and not manipulative and not lying. Like, why do I want to put the energy towards that?
Yeah, you don't. We got a minute left. Keep me updated because I'm here for you. You might just have manifested the man of your dreams in 5 minutes talking to me because you changed your mind about not knowing and needing to explore if this person makes you feel yummy still. You might have completely changed things and turned them around with him too.
Yeah.
Just take it one day at a time, even 1 hour at a time, and keep me updated. I'm here for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the perspective. I love it. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day. Be safe. Keep me
updated.
Thanks,
you too.
Thanks for choosing me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Oh, such a sweet girl. Yes. I love what I do. I really do. I'm so happy that person called. Sorry, Maria. I'm so thankful for your patience. So I could just kind of convey that message to her. I think that she's going to go have a hot chocolate and have a great night because she's decided for herself what she truly wants, which is happiness, instead of trying to fix somebody who's controlling, manipulative, and a drunk. Any hoodle noodle, let's get back into what your next question was, which is where would he like to take me out to? I just wanted to brush upon the few things that he liked about you, though, real quick. Once again, he likes how passionate you are, the way you dress. He senses that you might be good with animals, children. So he senses you must be good with animals. He loves the way that you dress in this And this also in the energy behind the Queen of Wands with the Page of Cups. This is definitely, I don't know where that Knight of Wands came. That wasn't part of it. Where do they want to take you? They might want to take you somewhere fancy. I feel like when you guys see each other, it's going to be on a 2 and a 4. 24 might be a significant number. I think that's really interesting because that's kind of a special number to me. Also, if you add it together, it's the number 6, which is all patterns of life. I feel like this person's going to want to take you into nature to also, a park, maybe to take you to a nice place as well that's close or within nature. Maybe like, I say nature and I say a nice place that's within a nature scenario. Maybe you're going to go on a picnic in the 7 of Pentacles. Because she's not exactly dressed for the beach. She's in a beautiful gypsy top with a beautiful pair of palazzo pants. They could be silk. They could be denim. It's a beautiful clear day. She's picking the pentacles off the tree, so picking fruit. You guys may go to the market and pick out stuff for a picnic together and go to a picnic where there's beautiful trees that have fruit. A rock concert you're hoping. That's so funny that you say that because like she's literally at the beach where there's lots of rocks. But I think the 24th. I think the 24th is going to be a special number in regards to your situation. And I'll pull a liminal space deck real quick just to see if there's anything extra that you need to know about him, or maybe we'll get a song. I think that when this person goes to bed at night, they also think about you in that Ace of Cups and that 4 of Swords. That 4 of Swords is about rest and recovery. But since they like you a lot and there's an Ace of Cups next to it, they're also obviously thinking about something they like before bed. And I think it's you. Spirit, is there anything that David would tell Maria if he could right now? Any messages, Spirit, from you that she could get to know anything else about David? Anything that you need her to know? Enough is a feast. We were just talking about you guys getting together and having a picnic. Interesting. And Sky Daddy. So Spirit is saying definitely that they've got your back. They're watching over you. This Sky Daddy card. Enough is a feast. Once again, it's like picnic energy. You definitely see something like this at a picnic when you look down or up. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. It really does look like a picnic, doesn't it? So keep me updated. I'm sorry about that. The phone call at the call center. I should probably turn that call center off. I'm starting to wear thin. I've been on the live for about an hour. If anybody else wants to get a reading for now, please let me know, as I'll be closing down this live shortly. I will be back a little bit later tonight around 11. Let's see what time it is now. It is now 10 o'clock. Why do you like him now? Because you feel chosen. You feel safe. You've manifested something that feels good. There's nothing wrong with that. We do it all the time. Oh, sweetheart. Want to sit on my lap? Mm-hmm. There you go. Angela. Oh, interesting. Hi. How's dinner?
I turn off.
Okay, great. So is it time to eat dinner?
I'm gonna put a little bit more in it because you're on with 1 hour.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat like that. I just turn off.
Yeah, let's just eat it like that. If we need to add more water, we'll just add more water later.
I'm boiled water to put some hot water in it. That's it.
Oh, okay. We'll just leave it the way it is for now.
Okay. You can eat if you want to.
Yep. I'm gonna go eat dinner, you guys. And then I'll be back at 11. Can't believe it's already 10. Earlier tonight, somebody had a free question, Maria. Oh, I missed SK. Crap. I hope SK's doing well. Oh, man, and I had top chat on, so who knows how much good side messages I lost. Or missed. Crap. Sure, he recently broke up with someone. Yeah, I remember that. Precious, come here. Do you want the heating pad? You don't have to be over there. Sweet girls. Sweet children of mine. Hey. Let's see. Spirit, is Angela the name of a person that David recently broke up with? Maybe, Spirit said in the sideways Page of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and do a free collective message. Oh my God, I need my leg to stop hurting. I might sit with the ice on it for a little while until I come back at 11. So I'll be back with more freeze, first 15 minutes. And our last $5 Tacobox night till Friday. And let's just see who comes by at 11. I hope more people will come by and hang out. Thank you, everybody who came by to hang out tonight. Thank you so much for the donations and the fun readings. Sorry once again, Maria, about that phone call. Spirit, what do we need to know about tonight in the not too distant future? What do you need us to know, Spirit? I didn't get to do the collective message in the last one because the live took a dive. Home life, happiness, joy, being comfortable. Give yourself these things during this time of the dark moon coming into the new moon. And communicate what you need to communicate about your life, your home, what brings you joy, what you want in your life. Don't be afraid to say it. You can't say the wrong thing to the right people that are right for you. A superstar in your own private movie. Like, when I hear those lyrics, like, I think it's important to understand that you are the star of your movie. You are the star of your show. What do you want it to look like? You're the director, not somebody else. So move over, Bob. Expect me. Love you, Maria. Love you, everybody. Maria, Toast, Liz, Laura, SK, I'm sorry I missed you. Divine Empress, I love you, babe. Please don't move to South Carolina. You'll hate it. Let's see who else came by. I think that's it. I think that's it for the night. Okay. All right. At least that's all I can see for now. If I missed anybody's name, God bless you. I forget who was here earlier. See you guys later. Kalanikta. See you at 11.